This is a mic check. Does it sound like... We're hot? I'm hot. It's fucking hot in here. The last time I did a recording, I ended up recording on my webcam mic, and it makes it sound unbelievably bad.
Gene Wilder.
Gene
Okay,
Wilder.
kiss.
What? Wait, did I write Gene Simmons into my
You
notes?
got her kiss.
I wrote Gene Simmons into my fucking notes.
And it doesn't help that it was on one of my actual writings that I put down on, well, not paper, but, you know, in my notes. I put emotion in those, you know? It comes to me during times of turmoil where I'm like, I need to be expressive. It's like if you spent a bunch of time and money crafting the most beautiful recreation of like the Mona Lisa to the point like individual atoms share similarities with the original copy, and then when you go to present it, it's over Twitch, but Cox is shitting the bed. Isolated blocky mess. You know what? Let's address the giant elephant in the room. I was gone for 6 weeks. Let's take a look at the calendar here and see exactly why that is. Cause I was fucking sad, that's why. And a tiny little smiley face in the corner for Halloween. People need to know that I'm excited about Spooky Month. I remember previous times where I've gotten sad and I didn't deal with it like in a good way. I know for a fact, like looking back on it now, obviously I was in a very distraught emotional place in my time. But it's really fucking hard to be sad on a trip to Japan. It's possible, I've done it. Let me share you the experience. This takes us back about 7 years. Fuck, I'm old. I'm doing the study abroad. They assign us a host family. And so my host family consisted of my host brother, my host mother, and I had my host grandmama. Host daddy was dead. I'd been to previous places in Japan where they had sold alcohol before. A karaoke place that they had highballs, which is just, you know, Jack and Coke. You could order those as much as you wanted, so that way, you know, you feel a little more loosey-goosey and inclined to stick around and start singing.
I get a kick out of you.
Give me any song that I might know the words to. Jesus Christ. Just name a song. Let's start there. What the fuck is Blackpink? You remember chemistry class? Do you remember the beakers? Do you remember the one where it held like 1 liter? I drank beer out of one of those. That was cool. To be honest, it was kind of overpriced. But still, the novelty was there. It wasn't like I wasn't used to the wild and out nature of Japan. There's a bird. I had one weekend, nothing really going on. One of the other people that I went to Japan with, give me a name. What do we got?
Who's that Pokemon?
We'll use Jeffy.
It's
Jeffy! Jeffy! But he pulls me aside and he's like, I'm gonna be going to Nomihoudai. Imagine you go to a restaurant and they tell you it's all you can drink for 3 hours. Nani? In the moment, I got a liver of iron will. I feel like I could handle myself. Wrong. This experience was gonna go south very fucking quickly. The selection for alcohol is not like super huge, but they have the 2 most important things available. Beer and spirits, specifically sake. If you've never had sake, it's like a very floral flavored drink. It almost tastes like somebody infused Everclear with sakura petals. I'm going to town and I'm tearing it up. I remember hour 1, can vaguely recall hour 2, and hour 3, that's just gone. I totally embarrassed myself in front of Jiffy and his host papa, Smuckers. Jiffy and Smuckers. It's peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm fucking funny. Shut up. Japan has a very robust transit system. 2 drunkards can manage to navigate their way back home late at night, even if they're not familiar with the country, the language, the customs, or the functions of their own body at this point. We get into the subway, and I'm trying to remember which way gravity leans, and it's really hard because of the constant starts and stops of the train. So I feel like it's this way, it's that way. At one point, there's this pause. I can feel from deep within my soul, my actual conscience clawing its way back up and trying to reassume control of my brain and tell me, hey, we're having a crisis right now. You need to find the nearest toilet because something's coming out and I don't know what. I looked up. Jiffy was standing right there. I looked at him and I said, Jiffy, we need to get off at the next stop. Eventually, I finish my biz, go back to my room, go to sleep, wake up, and I wear some sunglasses, cover up the hangover for the very next day. I'm sorry this video took so long to come out, and also it's not as well produced. I'm lying right now. This could be like the best produced video I've made thus far, and I just haven't gotten to that point yet because I still have to do all the editing. I'm either at or close to 150 subscribers, so that seems pretty cool. I didn't think I'd get that high. I think I'm gonna get a little high later though. But I love you guys. Keep watching my stuff, please. I'm trying to make a career out of this. Bye. And I just jury rigged it here so that fuck.